Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King Two Throat in the building, bro. What's going on?
Man, nothing much, man. Getting ready for the battle of the belts. Keeping an eye on this Indians game because I gotta go pick up my daughter too. But we gonna keep it. We gonna watch this battle of the belts with y'all, man, and watch these championship matches go on. These wrestling matches, not these entertainment matches, but these wrestling matches. What's going on, Mark? Hope you're ready
Mark,
for a
what's
little
up?
bit of a good hour of wrestling.
Yeah, and we staying on with y'all for the whole entire hour, But
What, man?
before we get to AEW, really quick, let's run down what happened on Friday Night SmackDown as we wait for the show to start. So match one of the night, man, we got Naomi versus Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley ended up picking up the victory in that one. Then we get Madcap Moss versus Humberto Carrillo. Madcap ended up picking up the victory with that. We will also then get Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Drew McIntyre ended up winning via countout. We would get the Intercontinental Championship match. We got Ricochet versus Jinder Mahal. Ricochet ended up retaining his title. Let's see, what do we have after this? We got Jimmy Uso versus Matt Riddle, man, the fifth and final match of the night. This was actually match of the night, in my opinion. Really good match. But that boy Riddle hit a mean RKO on Uso, and even Randy Orton, man. Randy Orton been floating all around social media, man. Because my boy got so excited he got in the ring and didn't even realize he wasn't even supposed to be in the ring. That's how pumped my boy got. Too cold, man. Hey, look. Along with this as well, we also get
Right.
Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey. It's official. They got their match coming up. I can't remember. I Quit match. That's coming up. We got Drew McIntyre. Not Drew McIntyre. We got Drew Gulak. Some odd reason he's a commentator now for whatever reason. Earlier in the day, I told you, I sent you the picture. LA Knight has been called up as a manager for Mace. So we got that. We got Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins in the dark main event on SmackDown. Bro, a lot of happenings going on. What are your thoughts about last night's Friday night SmackDown, especially since it came on after such an explosive AEW rampage?
um, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I watched SmackDown in pieces and parts.
Yeah.
Well, first and mainly, the big reason why I didn't really watch SmackDown is because I was watching the Cavs play with my emotions last
Yeah.
night. But it is what it is. Still proud of our young boys.
Yeah.
They showed out this year.
Yeah.
Injuries hit us at the wrong time, but that's part of the business. And I'm proud of what they did. Didn't expect for them to play as good as they have and to be where they were, and just prove that not only are they a young team, but they are a young, dangerous team in the
Yeah.
NBA. And I definitely can't wait for next year, man. And I'm proud of my boys, man. They showed, man. Yeah. We about that life now, and I'm damn proud of my boys, man. So that's the main reason why I was watching SmackDown in parts because we was up and then it got shaky and then it really got shaky and then of course
Yeah.
it happened. But other than that, man, proud of my boys. But yeah, so RK Bro. Now I did watch that because I started watching that before we got off the air last night.
Right.
So I saw them coming out. I watched that whole little segment. I'm not gonna lie, I like the promos back and forth. They definitely hyped up the match.
Right.
Randy and them accepted it. I don't know why Pierce and them had to say, the WWE head of, Vince, whatever was bullshitting since last Friday about whether they're gonna do this match or not. When you knew the goddamn well when Roman Reigns said it, y'all doing this match, and then they
Right.
showed
Right.
up on
Right.
Raw. Like, come on, man, come on, man, dude. I don't even think it had to be made official. Adam Pearce normally on a drop of a dime is
Making
quick
matches.
to
Yeah.
make a match. It's like, bruh, you couldn't have just said, "Oh no, it's booked already." I
Hold
could have
on, bro.
respected if he said that already.
Hold on, bro. We got a new person on, man. Aaron Reed. Hello,
Man, Aaron,
I'm
what's going
new.
on with you, man?
He
What's going
says,
on? What's going
he
on?
said, do you guys do WWE as well? Well, as we're getting ready for AEW, we're actually
Yeah,
covering Friday Night SmackDown for a quick second. Yeah, man, we do AEW, NXT, WWE, Impact, New Japan. We do it all, baby. We do it all.
we do it all, but lately, we've been real picky. But but it's been definitely WWE and AEW. But no, but so I was cool with the I would have been more cool with them going in and been like, yeah, is the match official? And it's like, yeah, oh yeah, the match is official.
Right.
Instead of saying, oh, yeah, they still thinking about it. No, hey, come on, man, we already knew this. Now what happened in between the show,
Yeah.
it seems like I didn't miss much. So
Right. Right.
I okay, when I did turn back to it, so I saw I didn't see the Lacey Evans promo,
Oh
but I
my
saw
God, dude! You missed nothing. That was the most. Look, I love Lacey, and I like what they're trying to do with the character.
right
But that promo went on way too long. She went to the Kenny Omega school of
of
promo. Yeah,
overextending promos. Okay, but I saw where Natalia and Shayna Baszler were in the locker room, and one they blew off what Lacey Evans was saying, and then
yeah.
uh she Baszler picked up Raquel Rodriguez, uh picked
We
up
don't
her
like the name
shirt.
Sandra either, brother.
Man, I don't like it either, man. Because that's Gonzalez, man, Raquel Gonzalez, because that's who she's been. She's been that big baddie. Uh, she just stood up with a what is this that she it's the same thing Tony Storm did when she got called up. You just had that
Yeah,
that smiling, hey, nice to meet you. Hey, hey. No,
that,
no, man, you the
no.
what do you call her? What do you say? The big mommy what?
Oh, Big Mommy Cool.
Big mommy cool, but I can't say it. I don't want to say it wrong. I know
No,
you always ask
Big
something
Mommy
else.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Big Mommy
Oh, the
Cool.
big mommy cool. I thought it was something else, but big mommy cool. Like no, like
If you talk about Tasha
no.
Steeles, that's the Boricua badass.
Okay, brother, we go. Okay, that's okay. Maybe that's why I got it twisted up. But yeah, no, man. I just I hated it. I hated it. I hated it, man, because I wanted her to smack one of them. Like, nah, man, don't be touching my shit. What you doing? What's
Right,
going
right,
on here?
right.
And then you talking trash while I'm sitting right here. Like, nah, man, come on, man. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
and that's the thing. Hey,
No, no, no.
when they pan the camera, I'm like, bruh, it ain't even like Raquel was across the locker room. She literally right there at her
Right,
at their feet.
right, dude. The camera didn't even move that far to
Yeah,
the left or right, whatever it went, or my left, our left. But when we was watching it, but it just what up, Benjamin, man. But it was just like, okay, she could have said, all right, she could have started out like smiling and then got a straight face.
yeah,
Could have challenged them or something. Put her out there. Put her out there. We've seen enough of her. If you watch NXT and you watch, man, we've seen enough of Raquel Gonzalez. Put her out there, man. How bad can she be compared to half of the other women you'd be trying to make us watch that really ain't that damn good? We
right,
know she's good enough. She's a powerhouse. So you
yeah.
let her go out there and do her damn thing. But
But Tuco, speaking of doing a damn thing, we got the start of AEW Battle of the Belts 2.
yeah,
We starting off
buddy.
with Sammy Guevara. Uh-oh.
Uh
Spanish God time.
I'm
All right.
again. But to finish off before we get into this match, though, man. Like the rest of the show, I saw that part. I didn't like that. It well, I nitpicking at it, but and then like I said, like you said, the main event was nice. Riddle and Jimmy, that RKO getting tossed up in the air and coming
Yeah.
down, and then pow, like that. Yeah, that was something Randy Orton probably like, man, I wish I could have did RKO like that. I don't know if Randy would have ever been able to do one like that, but it may be in his younger years because Randy used to be able to jump. He used to be able to
Yeah.
get some air.
That boy had
So,
them springs.
yeah, he had them springs, but no, great, good match of the night. It was definitely the best that they could do as far as the show. But other than that, man, yeah, SmackDown, it was really just it was a mid show, and it was really, and I'm glad I didn't really sit there and watch it after watching AEW last night. And we wanted to talk about what everyone else is complaining and talking about, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Well, we can talk about it real quick. 'Cause they just not doing the entrances. Everybody want to
Okay.
complain about the barbed wire throne, a barbed wire crown on the dome of Adam Cole. Thanks to Adam Hangman Page. Too cold, like I said, man. Until I woke up this morning and hopped on Twitter, I didn't put two and two together. I honestly I forgot
Bro.
that Easter was even Sunday, this Sunday anyway. So with Adam Cole, when he went through the table with the crown of thorns on, I was like, hey, I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought it was a fucked up spot. you know, I just thought my dude was trying to do whatever it took for the win. I didn't think it had biblical implications. What are your
No,
thoughts?
not at all. And I wasn't thinking that either. And that's what a lot of people. Oh, on Good Friday, really? Look here, first of all, people. It's not like I told you. It's not like Hangman sat there and did the Jesus pose and then put his and then put him through the table, man. He put it on his head because it was giving him the dead eye. The dead
Right.
eye is a move where he puts the dude on his shoulders, flips him over a little bit more, where his head, by the time he falls down, the dude's head is in between his legs and he hits his
Yeah.
mat. So it's like that's the move. It's a move, where the damage is focused on the head. He put the crown on the dude's head, jumped off the side of the apron, and went through a table. I mean, who was think? Come on, man. No, no. This had nothing to
I'm pretty
do.
sure Jesus even enjoyed that. He like, damn, that was clever.
Right, man. Right. Like that had to hurt, man. You just put a barbed wire around this dude's head, and then you just put his head through a table. Like, come on, man. You're selling the impact of what he's doing to him. You're not. That had nothing to do. I don't think they were thinking about Jesus in that moment.
Right.
While this match has been going on, all right. Let's just keep it real. I don't think Jesus was in there like, man. I got to go to church in the morning. Like, nah, man. Nobody was thinking like that, man. So I think some people are just it's funny because the minute he put it on his head, that's the first thing that they went to.
Yeah.
It's like, but that just kind of lets you know how some people think, and we all see things differently. We didn't see no issue with it,
Yeah.
but someone else saw it quickly and thought that they were being, rude or disrespectful, and no, that had nothing to do. I don't think that was Tony Khan's plan. Man, you guys are gonna do this match, but the one thing you guys got to do, you got to put a crown on you. You got to put a crown of thorns on your head, man. All right, you're an Adam Cole. You are Jesus Cole, man. All right, and we're gonna put you. No, man, no. I do not buy that was the plan going here.
Yeah.
It was an idea of you're gonna do this move, and to make it look or to make it seem more gruesome or whatever, you're gonna put the barbed wire on his head and put him through
Right.
the table.
Hey, my thing is, so we just gonna act like while we got Scorpio Sky and Sammy Guevara in the ring duking it out for that TNT chip, uh, we gonna act like that. Undertaker didn't whole ass try to sacrifice Stephanie McMahon. Put her on the Undertaker symbol / cross. We gonna
Like
act
I
like Big
told you,
Boss Man wasn't hanging from a fucking rope 20 feet in the air by his neck. Are we really gonna be that petty now?
no man, I already told you, man. They didn't do that on Good Friday, man. I told you that's the whole thing. If it wasn't on Good Friday, I doubt if anybody would have really thought about it like that. But because it was on Good Friday, it's Easter weekend. Yeah, man. That's why it got overblown like that. So it's not,
So
bro.
I guess Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass. I guess we're gonna just try to cancel that too, huh?
Man, yeah, eventually.
you
If
you know,
he comes back and throw middle fingers when the producers tell him not to, it might be a problem. If we
my
don't
boy,
know
hey,
it,
hey, look, my boy to turn a Bible verse into a national drinking holiday.
hey, for almost 30 years and
Yeah,
no one has had a problem with it. Hell, you probably got a priest wearing Austin 316, walking
man.
around underneath his robe and stuff. Like, come on, man. Nah, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm not. Yeah, people were just overthinking it and just taking it a little too much to the heart.
Hey man, I don't give a damn what anybody say. I like that spot, and I told you before the show started, and this is coming from a man who loves his Lord and Savior. I say every Sunday is crown on the head table day.
Now they're gonna be mad at us. All right, man. But we wanted to talk about those few little things, man. But we
Yeah,
got this hour of great, wrestling going on right now, man. It's starting off pretty nice with Sammy Guevara and Scorpio Sky. Right now, Sammy's in control, but
ooh,
Sky's rolling right back outside the ring. Excuse me. This is the most work we've seen out of Sky on TV.
yeah,
He's been doing a lot of wrestling on Dark and Revelation. If you watch those, but um, as far as when it comes to Dynamite, it's just been so much talking on TV. Oh,
you saw? Did you see that
damn,
backflip
that
off the
was that
steps?
was no. I was looking at the cutter on the apron.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so you like a split second ahead of me on that one, but keep talking. I'm listening.
Oh, I'm actually ahead of you. What? I'm actually ahead of you. Head damn. No. But yeah, no. It was yeah. I don't know, man. I'm really just I like what I'm seeing. But I'm really over Sammy and Conti right now. I want this match to finish and
Yeah.
just I don't want this match to finish. I want to enjoy the match, but I want Sammy to move on.
And
Like,
that's my thing too. Sammy. Okay, so let's talk, man. Bully Ray, he had some pretty interesting comments. He was talking about AEW, right?
mm,
And we say this all the time. If we gonna give WWE, their due, and we gonna shit on them, we got to talk about the negatives of AEW. And the one thing that Bully Ray said that I felt was very true to a degree, he said that a lot of the car is mid. And I'm paraphrasing here. And when he said mid, he's like not a bad mid, but literally the majority of the people you have on your roster that you feature on TV, unless they're in the main event, they're booked very uncertainly. And when he said that, I thought about it and it made a lot of sense. Because unless you are in that main event picture for that
mm,
week or for a big pay-per-view coming up, you really don't know where a lot of these people are going. Like a lot of people are in limbo. Like look at Ruby Soho. That's been a huge one. A lot of hype when she first came in. Ain't really done much. I mean, yeah, she got the victory yesterday in the Owen Hart tournament qualifier, but up until then, really nothing much. Let's see. When you got oh my god, I'm missing one. I'm missing one. It's right on the tip of my damn tongue. Oh my god, it's so many. Okay, Sean Spears when he first came in, it looked like he's about to get a huge push to begin with. Had a little incident with the chair shot thing, and for a while never really got going. Scorpio Sky up until recently didn't really get going. Chris Statlander,
well, no, he came out hot because him and what's the name were the tag team champions. They were the first tag team champions, so they were actually doing. They were on TV. They were actually doing a lot. It was after
yeah,
the tag team championships and when you didn't really see much of them, and then kind of right now.
yeah. But he was just pretty much saying, as far as Adam Cole go, and that's what I was getting to. He was talking about Adam Cole and and certain guys, and he was like,
Mm,
a lot of these guys, there's a ceiling, and it's kind of funny because when you look at it, we do criticize WWE for the way they book people, but
mm,
when you look at the way AEW and Tony Khan's booked a lot of people, especially people we've actually really wanted to see and got behind, or people that
mm,
got a huge push at the beginning of AEW and kind of just
mm.
fell by the wayside. There's something to be said about that. What are your thoughts on that statement, man? Do you think that's true?
Yes and no, and I know that's kind of double ended, but I say yes to certain people. That yes, Sean Spears, most definitely. Scorpio Sky to do it now when he could have been maybe did it a year ago,
Yeah,
most definitely. Ruby Soho, not so much. And I say that because, and maybe a few other people also, because one, every person who comes to AEW is not going to get an instant AEW title shot. All
yeah,
right, one, you're coming to a new company, okay? Two, there's still a new company trying to build up they're new stars.
Yeah.
So having the people, or they're not their new stars, but they're younger stars or whatnot, and trying to build them up. You can't have all the veteran people come in and totally dominate them. But when you think about it, when you look at it, you look at it and you say, well, you got Adam Cole. He's won a lot of matches, and Bryan Danielson's won a lot of matches, and CM Punk has won some matches, but they've also lost some matches. Now, but they didn't go out there and squash people. They didn't
Yeah.
go out there and and bury these guys. They went out there and they showed what these guys can do. Not everybody is going to win. Some of these guys coming in, they're winning. Some of these guys coming in, they're not. Now, would we like now? Are there some people we feel that they're not pushing as much? Yeah, you could say there's a few. You could say maybe Keith Lee is a little stalled, but I don't think so. I think he's just come in. I mean, you're not finna take the title off Heyman Page. You just put the title on Page. You're
Right.
trying to build up. Like I say, his build up has been 2 years, but he's one of your originals. He's one of those guys that came into this company, with you, and has built himself up to be one of the big stars in the company, and people want to see him. So you're not bringing these guys in for them to just necessarily beat him down and take the title. You're bringing them in to bring in competition. So
Right.
yes, some things may not be at. Oh, damn, Sammy. Oh, damn, he got up from it. All right, cool. But you still have to build the company. Like you're still trying to build the company, and also you have to realize AEW is not big on storylines.
Yeah.
They're not big on the entertainment side like you're used to with WWE. And I think that's where he may be referencing that. It's mid. Yeah, it is mid as far as some of the talent, because you do have some of the younger talent, but that's already been established with AEW. It's
Right. Right.
not the already global brand that's just going to give you the best stars all the time. This is the place where you can come and become a star. You
Yeah.
can come here and make a name for yourself, but you have to have something that's going to get over that people want to see.
Right.
Now, does he give people opportunity? Do you get to see a lot of people come on and look great and do good? Yes, we absolutely do. But a lot of them are amateurs. So yes, it
Yeah.
is mid. Like, yeah, he is right. It is mid, but you have to understand what the company is. The company is not, they are not going to be WWE by next year. They are not going to be WWE by next month. They're going to be maybe halfway, quarter and a half away to WWE in 10 years. But again, WWE's been doing this for decades.
Yeah.
This company ain't even made 5 years yet. So y'all got to let them. Oh, Ty going. Okay, Ty about to get her butt whooped. Oh, there you go. There you
And
go. All right, there you
really
go,
quick,
Ty.
WWE and Thomas Fan 444 says, I can see Sammy starting to get heat. Yeah, Sammy getting plenty of heat, man. As we got Paige Van Zandt coming down to the ring, whooping Ty Conti's ass.
Because Sammy, man, people, man, I think people feel the same way about Sammy. Like,
Oh,
kick out. Oh, damn, he did. This motherfucker won. I'm
James
sorry.
said,
I ain't even mean
James,
to
hold
say
on.
it all like
James
that.
says they not playing it in Canada, so thanks for your watch along. Watching this in New Japan Pro Wrestling. James, man, appreciate
Well,
you for
James, man, we
watching along
appreciate you,
with us.
brother, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us, man.
And never did
Sammy
Sammy
Guevara
Guevara
just
win
won.
again. Sammy Guevara is a what? Three-time TNT champion?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, all right, Sammy Guevara is your first ever three-time TNT champion. Hey, look, let me tell you this. If people thought Sammy got heat already, he's really about to get heat for this now. He is really about to catch some heat for this.
I
Ah, yeah,
don't, I don't, I don't.
yeah. WWE and Thomas Fan
Okay,
444
okay.
says, did Sammy just turn heel? I think he
Not
better.
everything Tony does is great. I don't want to see this. Like,
Yeah,
dude, I'm mad. Like, Scorpio just got the title. Like, dude,
yeah,
no, man, why couldn't he have won and kept it and moved on to somebody like I don't want to like I want to see Sammy, but I don't want you to try to force. I feel like you're trying to force Sammy. Sammy's good. People like him, but
Hey, dude,
there's uh
it's that Roman Reigns, John Cena
no,
treatment,
no,
bro.
no, no, no. It's
Yes,
not that.
yes,
It's not that. It's not
yes,
that because Sammy is one of the pillars. He's one of the
he
hot
is.
stars. He's no different than MJF. He's no different than Darby Allin when he comes out. He's one of the guys that people want to see, and he's out there now. Him winning, like people are cheered when he won. It's not like people booed. Like you had a lot of people cheer that he actually won, but just seeing as that how Sky hasn't had that long of a reign. But
Yeah,
if the problem was, well, it doesn't seem to be getting over, he should have been doing more wrestling. See, and these are the little things that I have to agree that maybe Tony is under overlooking, and
yeah.
he needs to figure that out. Like, dude, like there's no reason why Sammy had to win this.
James says they could have let Scorpio win and had Sammy turn heel.
That
WWE,
would have been better because now you can make the people boo them, and they
WWE.
can do all the stuff that they doing.
My
I'm
bad, bro.
sorry.
Hey, because you had started to stop, just started to
I
stop.
yeah, I was trying not to be, but then it's like the more I thought about it, it's like I just
Yeah.
had to get it out. I'm sorry.
No, 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 you good. And then WWE and Thomas Fan 444 says, I think because of that low blow, Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti just turned heel. Look, man, hey, okay, so I understand. Okay, so as a fan, I'm annoyed with Tay and Sammy right now, but you can't disregard the talent that Sammy possesses. And I guess if you're a booker, if you're Tony Khan, right? Hey, look, any reaction is better than no reaction because at the end of the day, I want to see Sammy in the ring. I just don't give a shit to see him and Tay together. But that's what works because people don't want to see it. It's like, oh, this is so annoying, but you're not going to not watch it because it's still Sammy Guevara. Ugh. It's like a catch
Well,
22, man. It's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
okay, so yeah, you know, okay, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It's the battle of the belts. You got a championship. You want to have a winner. You want to have a
Yeah.
new champion. Um, maybe this leads to something. I don't know, but I'm
I know it better not lead to Scorpio Sky getting it right back because we didn't already play hot potato before with Sammy and Cody. So,
no, I'm actually thinking Ethan Page. I'm
mm,
thinking Page because he was in the ring. Like they showed Scorpio, but I'm thinking Ethan because either they about to break up this top team because it's not like you got to do something different with them. All they do is come out and talk shit and then run away. It's like,
yeah,
man, I understand they're being heels, but they can they need to do more in ring. Like I want to see them do more on TV. Don't just put them on TV to talk or just to sit in the seats or to do anything. Like I want to see them do more in the ring. So I feel like if you're finna lead to maybe a split or you're going to give Ethan the opportunity because it's about time he had an opportunity
yeah,
because he's been in there for a while. So it's like, all right, which which it's like I don't know. We got to figure that out. But right now, man, we getting Jonathan Gresham. He is cutting a little promo right now,
yeah.
getting ready for his title match.
The Ring of Honor World Champion, one of the purest in the game. Hey, bro, I want to say it was an honor, man, to see this dude back at Hard to Kill back in January, going out here stretching motherfuckers for
James, I
money,
appreciate
right?
you, man.
Uh, Hey, and by the way, shout out to all the new YouTubers, man, that's joining us here tonight for this AEW Battle of the Belts 2 watch along. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, please do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. We come on here.
YouTube,
You know,
Instagram, TikTok.
we cover everything. We got interviews lined up. If you haven't checked out the interviews already, go to the interview tab on the page. Mickey James, the Godfather, the Pope, Di Gallows, Chris Van Vliet, Eric Bischoff, a whole bunch of people, man. Check us out. Check us out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice little match here. Former Ring of Honor champion, 100. I think it said 187 or 176 days.
Dalton Castle.
Dalton Castle doing his
Dalton
thing.
Castle, 197
The
days.
flamboyant Dalton Castle.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's
All right,
like
this dude is now he's definitely a character. Like
Dalton
Vince will
Castle.
probably
It's like
like if
Rico. It's like Rico meets Fandango.
I was about to say, if there was no Fandango, I could see this being. Oh, I could see Vince putting this dude out there like this. Like he would love it. He would love it.
Dude, okay, Rico meets Fandango meets Tyler Breeze.
This is their love child.
Yeah, it's like they had
Okay,
one
I
big
can see
threesome.
that. I can see that. But he's been around longer than, but before, well, probably about the same time as when they came out. Well, no, not really, because they were all around before then.
Yeah, Breezango. I was like, man, they've been out for a minute.
Man, this dude, you know what, man? He reminds me of Taz so much. He's like a better version of Taz. He's like if Taz was
Gresham.
allowed to be, yeah. If he,
Yeah,
it's like if Taz was allowed to be the beast he could be, he would be something. But Grisham, like, this dude, Grisham, yeah. Oh, watching again, I gotta go back to, man, when we went to Dallas, man. Watching
yeah.
him and Chris Sabin live, like watching them up close, like, bro, that was still something, man. Like, that was that was just magical. I liked it that.
Bro,
But
Jonathan Gresham is the fucking man. 126 days is your ROH world champion. Hey, that whole octopus mask,
dude, right?
yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I like it. I like it. It
Yeah,
shouldn't work, but it do.
uh,
Hey man, I'll say Jonathan Gresham, man. He definitely give hope to all the short, black, cocky people around the world, man. Hell
I'm about to say he's your idol, huh? You look up to
yeah. Well, actually, he looked up to me. I can't believe there's actually a wrestler I'm taller than.
him. Oh man. I mean, just like, look at that dude, man. Look at him, man.
My boy is a brick house, man.
Ring of Honor match, ring around the rules, professional handshake.
Let's go.
All
Let's
right,
go.
see, here we go.
Let's
This is
do it.
what's for the fans. This right here is the type of thing that's for the fans, man. We want to be entertained in the match. I mean, if you're good on the microphone and you got a nice gimmick, that's one thing. But sometimes, man, I don't need everybody trying to talk and be entertaining. Sometimes I just give me somebody that want to go out there and just whoop some ass. Okay, that's all I need. Just give me somebody that's going to go out there and put on a good match. Entertain me that way.
James says Dan Mapp at Pro Wrestling Alaska is like Taz too. Check him out. You know what?
Mm,
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna
mm.
make sure I put that in the YouTube search history, brother. We're definitely looking forward to checking him out. As we got Jonathan Gresham and that boy Dalton Castle starting things off for that ROH World Championship. Too cold. That
Hmm.
boy Jonathan Gresham. He's officially all elite. He's gonna be competing moving forward on the Ring of Honor side of things, man. What are your thoughts on this new acquisition?
I like it. Again, the issue is being giving everyone their proper time and due, and not stifling other people. Like I say,
Yeah,
again, I don't want to just see people like Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. I don't want to just see them come out to do promos in the ring with Lambert. I don't want to just hear Lambert talk all the goddamn time. Like
yeah,
I want to see them in the ring. So it's going to be about placement and what they're doing, um, which is why I hope that they can figure out something for Ring of Honor. Like I
mhm,
want them to have their own platform. So therefore, uh, you got guys like Brian Cage, who apparently seems to be there now, and
right.
Gresham, and you want to give them their time and their due. That's why I'm like, so far I'm not mad at what he's doing. You know,
Right.
he's keeping them relevant, but I don't want this to be the permanent fixture. I don't want them just to be on Dynamite. I want ROH to find a home, and I want Tony to do his due diligence to make sure that he finds a home for
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, what are your thoughts, man, on Discovery? The company Discovery, um, and them wanting AEW to kind of tone down a little bit on the violence and a little bit of the extracurriculars that made us fall in love with AEW. Tony Khan said from the jump, AEW isn't for the casual fans, for the hardcore fan. Recently, they had to just pass on the signing of the Briscoes, one of the best tag teams, because of past controversies and stuff like that. So Impact Wrestling ended up picking them up, but how does that fare when you have a working relationship still with AEW and Impact? How do you think that works moving forward? Because the Briscoes just fought. They just had a match.
him.
At the last ROH event. In which Tony Khan has sanctioned. Signed off on. So how do we see as AEW becomes bigger and the opportunity of it becoming a publicly traded company becomes more of a realization in the future with shareholders and things like that. Do we see Tony Khan eventually, man, uh, taking a piece of the apple, taking a bite into the apple and doing what we don't want him to do? But as a businessman, it would be smart to do, and that's of course, man, give in to the shareholders and their wants and needs and what the networks want.
Part of that is that you kind of have no choice when you're already in the when you're already in agreement.
Yeah.
The fact that you got the sale that Discovery just bought out, so you got that to deal with because TNT didn't seem to have too much of a problem. They probably said some things, but then they're like, man, but we're gonna be honest with you, hey. Keep doing what the hell y'all doing.
Right, right,
All right, try to tone it down, but keep doing. We like the numbers, we like the attraction, we like the noise. Keep doing what you're doing, but it just look like you're trying. All
yeah,
right, and that's been cool, and that's what's been getting AEW to those 1 million uh, uh 1 million viewerships when they were hitting that mark from time to time and having good high numbers. So that's what some of the matches. Yeah, some of them were a little extra. They were a little too much. Quite a few of them, but I think moving forward it's not that AEW will stop doing them. I just don't think they'll do a lot of the extra bloody, gory stuff on TV.
yeah.
They'll
Save it for like
save
the
it
pay
for
per
pay
view.
per view. Yeah. See, now you save it for the pay per view, then it doesn't become watered down because you're doing it so much through the week. Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
helped
Yeah.
them. It's helped them because they've been building themselves. So that's been like the one thing you get to watch and see. But mostly people just like the really good ratchet. Right? We want to see some blood now. But the blood coming is how the blood is produced.
Hmm.
Do I want to see a sanctioned match on TV? Sometimes you do, but sometimes even some of the stuff they do, we're like, man, y'all allow this on TV?
Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
all
right,
right,
right, right, right.
okay,
And that's coming from
okay.
people that love seeing hardcore, bloody matches.
Right, like y'all are doing this. All right, bet. Well, keep going. I ain't gonna tell you to stop now, but keep going. They'll start doing that on the pay per views, which I'm fine with. Um, but I don't see. I mean, he's gonna take a bite of the apple. I mean, that's the whole purpose of why he's doing it. But I could just see in him restructuring the show and how it's produced, not
Right.
so much against what AEW is. Um, and also, what was the other thing I was going to say? We're on commercial right now. We was picture in picture, but they took that off. Uh, what was the other thing I was going to say? God damn, I lost my mind.
I'm
Trade
about
of
to say,
mind.
man, you was getting there. You was
I
getting
was
there.
getting there. I was getting there, and I had it, man, and I lost it. Ah, man, my bad, folks. I'm sorry, man, but I really don't think AEW will change too much, and I don't know. Maybe they'll. Oh, that's what it was. Maybe they'll add more pay per views. So
Mm.
now, let's say
But see, I kind of like the little thing that they got going on now with the four big ones and the little random TV specials.
they can still keep that, but they don't have to try to match WWE. You do what? How many pay per views they do a year? Four.
Four.
They start out four. Now it's like about five. It's about because they do one every 2 months, so it's about what 4 or 5 pay per views a year.
Yeah, because you got Revolution, you got Revolution, you got All Out Fight.
So
You
I
got a couple.
say, I say, if you got four, go to seven. If you got five, go to seven. Okay. So basically, I'm saying about 7 to 8 pay per views a year.
Right.
Now, does that speed up some storylines? But I think it helps where you don't have to wait so long to do a specialty match because you only have now you don't have that 2.5 almost 3 months time frame. Now you got
Yeah.
maybe a month and a half. You got a month and a half where you can do some good storytelling,
Ooh.
some good wrestling, some build up, but then you can have a pay per view coming up where you can do, okay, let's do a steel cage match. Let's do a unsanctioned match. Let's do this type of match. So you still drawing in that audience and still doing those things that they like.
Right.
Because as long as they stay on pay per view, they can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
Pay per view allows it, so it
And
is what it is.
you paying to view it. So if you
And
don't
you're
want to
right.
see
You're
it,
right.
oh
You
well.
understand. And they tell you, yo, yeah, it's gonna get blood. And when they make the announcement for the matches, because of the company and what they is, you already know what to expect. And if you don't know what to expect, then you shouldn't be watching it. Or
Well,
not that you shouldn't be watching it. You should have been watching it so you would know what to expect. But
right.
I digress from that. I think that's the one thing that they could do. Uh, but you got to figure out something when they tell you, hey, we want to tone this down, or hey, let's brighten up the colors. No, no, no. Hey, you leave our colors alone.
Yeah,
Our we you
don't you
leave our
talk me
colors
into the
alone.
NXT 2.0.
No, no, we are not trying to be them. Okay, we are not trying to be them. Do you see the fan base we have? I said we have that fan base for what we are. Leave us as we are. We'll change some things, but leave us as we are.
And that's the thing, man, about AEW. I'm look, I love it, man, because for so
It's
long we
different. It's
wanted
the
this. We
alternative.
wanted the alternative, and now here we are, man. We got it. Leo, what's going on? Leo says, "Oh damn, I forgot about Battle of the Bells. How you the AEW correspondent? We depending on you. How did you forget? Hey, Tuco,
Really?
I gotta hurry up and take care of something really quick. Keep talking to the people for me. Give me 1 second.
First of all, Leo, man, that is unacceptable. When you watched the show yesterday, you know we talked about this. Uh, so I'm not letting you off of the hook with that, buddy. But no, man, glad to see you on, man. Right now, man, we got to roll around with pins. They're trying to get the advantage. You got the flamingos on the outside. I don't even know what to call them. They out there twirling and acting crazy. But hey, so far, oh, wow. Okay. He almost didn't get up from that Itzaguri, but ooh, and he fell on his head on the clothesline. Wow, Gresham really took a hard hit on that one. But he looked like he's all right. Hey, this is a nice little match. Really, okay, I'm sorry, folks. I'm more distracted by the people outside because I see they do everything he does. They react to him. Ah, you got him in the octopus. Let's go. Let's go, Gresham. Let's go. Make him tap. Make him tap. I don't know. Dude was kind of big. I don't know if he can keep him. Oh, there it is. He fell over. He fell over. He fell over. There it is. He fell over. I was about to say, I don't know if he's going to be able to keep that on him, but he was able to get him tilt over and still your Ring of Honor champion, world champion. I'm sorry. Ah, that's awesome, man. Gresham still retained. Not a bad match. Not a bad match at all, man. But yeah, like I said earlier, folks, I definitely I want AEW to not AEW. I want Tony Khan to find Ring of Honor a place to go. I really want them to find a network that will allow them to be them. It don't have to be a big name. I don't think Ring of Honor is really too crazy in what they'll do, especially if that's the new relaunch. Um, uh-oh, uh-oh, that sounds like Jay Lethal. That sounds like Jay Lethal.
I
Of
just got
course,
back,
Jay Lethal.
but I see my boy end up
Oh,
winning. I see we got Jonathan Gresham retaining.
see, now this is what I'm talking. Now, see, I don't. All right, man. Look, now, see, this is when you should have showed up. Now, this could have been his debut. You're gonna bring this dude back out, okay? So apparently, Tony Khan has committed to this guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, this is a big boy right here. He coming down. He ready to work. Hey, Tuco, man, we need to hire him for the podcast in case people start talking. All right, man.
wow.
He just
So,
double toe slammed the shit out of them.
and really, just
Uh-oh.
tapped him on the shoulder.
Night, night, Dog Castle. All right. God damn, dude. This dude big as hell.
Man, he's 7'3",
Ooh.
7'2".
Hey, bro, so I know you hated the springboard cutter from Cody. What do you
Lee
think of the
Moriarty.
springboard cutter from Jay Lethal?
Lee Moriarty. I'm gonna say I thought Lee Moriarty about to join him. Look, I thought he was about to join him.
You were second ahead of me. Lee Moriarty out.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He just came out to try to help him, but I thought he was gonna. I thought he was about to join in, but
All right, so we got Lee Moriarty. What the hell is up with Matt Sydal? When did he get hurt? I don't remember him getting hurt. Damn, night night. All right, so you know what? I'm looking at this dude right now. I can't remember. I don't know his first name. His last name is Singh, is what I'm gathering. But
Yeah.
hey, seeing him in the ring right now, he looks like he can move a little bit, man. He looks like he could definitely move a little bit.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
I might not be mad at this.
Joe. 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 My man got a pipe in his hand.
Samoa Joe. There we
He got a
go.
pipe in his hand.
There we go. My boy Joe ready to rock and roll. So right now we got Samoa
Yeah.
Joe in the ring. We
I'm
got
about to
Jonathan
say, man.
Gresham. We got who else we got? We got Jay Lethal in the ring. We got a lot of legends. We got
Man,
Sanjay Dutt.
y'all better show that big man how to fall and roll his ass out the ring next time.
Hey, look, man, he got his ass up out of there quick too.
Hey, he too big. He too big. He gotta learn how to move out the ring a little faster.
Yeah, he
I feel
do.
like Joe. I feel like Joe should have got a piece of him. Yeah,
Hey,
that was all too
you
slow.
see Joe in the middle of his swing. He held it back a little bit to do a little time to get off the ring.
Yeah, he had to. Yeah, he had to get somebody. All right, he had to get somebody. But you got the Ring of Honor TV champion. You got the Ring of Honor heavyweight champ, and
Come
Samoa
on,
Joe, the best Ring of Honor
come on,
champion,
come on.
the
Let's
greatest
go,
of all time.
bro. Imagine Samoa Joe and Jonathan Gresham.
Oh,
Whew,
bruh.
whew,
I like it. Now, and
whew.
you know what? And it's like, and you know, you can't even say, "Oh, Joe is WWE." Nah, bro. Samoa Joe, yeah, he got his time in WWE, but this dude made his name in Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
Like that is
and
where Samoa Joe made his
yeah,
name. That is the reason why he is known as the Samoa Submission
it's a
Machine.
machine. Yeah,
There is a reason why that boy is dangerous, and you understood that in Ring of Honor, man. So yeah, that was nice. They gonna tag. They gonna tag next week. I don't want to see Big Dude in the match. I'd rather it be Singh and Jay Lethal going up against
yeah,
Gresham and Samoa Joe. I'd rather see that. Uh, but yeah, yeah, I wouldn't be. We'll see if that happens. But I still feel like Big Dude's reaction is still the same. People are like, all right, he's big. Ooh, he's big. He's choke slamming people. That looked at me. That looked like that hurt it, but it's still gonna take a minute. It's still gonna take a minute.
bro. I'm looking at AEW Rampage or AEW Dynamite's match cards for next week. That shit is looking great. Leo says, could Tony Khan's huge announcement next week be a TV deal for Ring of Honor? If I had to assume, I would think so. I mean, that's just my thoughts.
Either that or trios championship. I'm still
That
putting that
too.
out there.
And look, I would take either one. Give me a TV deal. Give me the trios championships. Whatever
Give
you
me
want
both.
to do.
Just give me both. I'm greedy. Give me both.
Oh man. James says, "Old dude is still green as goose shit." Yes,
Oh
yes.
hell yeah he
Oh
is.
yeah.
Oh hell yeah he
Oh
is.
yeah. That's
Oh
fresh.
yeah.
Hey, that's fresh goose booty too.
Right. That's that Indian goose booty. They ain't
Yeah.
just no regular goose booty, man. That man is from across the pond. All right, he from that man's from another land. So no no
Yeah.
no no man. That's that international goose booty. That's,
That international goose booty.
that's what that
Uh,
is, man.
hey, he got that travel duck butt.
You stupid.
that
You stupid.
that duck butt. Oh man.
Oh man, all right, we spent too much time on that, man. Sorry, people, but
Hey,
but
let's
no,
talk about
man,
our
not
girl,
a
man.
bad show, though, man. Not a bad show, man. We getting ready for. I was gonna say we're getting ready for the main event, Thunder Rosa versus Nyla Rose, man. Go ahead, bro.
You know, we got Thunder Rosa versus Nyla Rose coming up, man. Thunder Rosa is going to end up defending the AEW Women's Championship. And I'm excited, man, because, you know, this is what? Well, when she won it, it was
It's only been about a month. I want
about
to say
2 years
about
in the
2 3 weeks.
making for her actually getting the championship. And now that she's got it, she's going to have her first title defense. I'm ready, man. I'm ready too, Cole, man. What are your thoughts, Thunder Rosa, first title defense?
Um, I expected. You know what? I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be a. I think it would be a good match. Will it be Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa? No, but I think it could be maybe a step down, but that's not
Mhm.
a bad thing
Yeah,
because considering where people put them in their match, even regardless if it's the first one, the last one, second one, whatever, just them and the importance of it and the excitement factor of people wanting to see them. I
Yeah,
think this one is definitely a notch below it because they have a bit of a rivalry. It's not like Nyla Rose and Thunder Rosa have not gone at it before. And because they have, now that one of them is champion, now it's like, okay, now it's something a little more on the line. And you know what, man, Nyla Rose, you know what, she definitely. Uh, I'm mad that they haven't put her with against Jay Cargill
Jay,
yet.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting for them to
Maybe,
put Nyla
bro,
Rose
bro. Have
against
you have you
Jade
have you thought
Cargill,
about it?
man.
Maybe they're saving it. Maybe not saying she will, but maybe she will be the one to give Jay her first loss.
And I'm thinking that because of what they did with Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa, like just in the way that they built this. Like this is a year and a half in the making. Like that whole matchup and that happening. So yeah, I can see that. I mean, we're gonna get the 30th victory for Jade next week. But now we got Nyla Rose. She's cutting her promo. She's getting ready to come out. But yeah, man, I'm a little upset about that. Like I feel like she's could have done more. Now I don't know if she's been injured, but I feel like she's been off. If she hasn't been injured, she's been off TV a little too long, and could have been doing something. It could have been having a couple of. Man, she could have been doing something with somebody, even if it's just here and there. But could have been doing something more and maybe justify the number one contendership. But she's the badass, so that's how she justified it.
Leo says, "What was the outcome of Scott versus Guevara, bro? Sammy Guevara is the three-time
you,
TNT champion.
your boy won it on a low blow,
Yes, sir. And then we got the
and
dapper
they didn't
yapper
turn him
himself,
heel,
Justin Roberts, in the ring.
and they did not turn him heel. I think they tried to, but I see. For me, I feel like they failed at it. I feel like they failed at turning him heel because I feel like but it wasn't that they failed. I don't think people were ready to boo. Like I think some people feel like we do. Like it's a little bit much with Ty Conti and Sammy Guevara.
Right.
You're trying to replace him to be the new Cody and it's like, and that's kind of the feeling. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's in the works. We'll see what happens.
The native beast, Nyla Rose.
I like her face. I like her paint.
I,
That's on
I,
her
was, I
face.
was looking at that too. I'm like, that actually fits her gimmick very well. I like that. I like it.
Yeah.
Nyla Rose. She's out of control. It's Nyla Rose. Yeah, Nyla Rose, Nyla Rose.
Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
My girl got
Nyla
that. I like it. I like it, man. I swear, man. She can't do no wrong when she come out, man. She never could do no wrong in
on
her
Thunder.
outfit. Hell no, man. When she
Hold
come
on. I
out,
ain't
man,
see it
it's
yet. I ain't see
it's
it yet. Hold on.
always on fire. I know you ain't seen it, but it's always on fire, man.
Ooh, okay. La meta, baby.
Like, yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that is just like, hey, that's
Looking
whoever her
fire.
design, whoever does her stuff, man. That
Yeah.
they did the damn thing. They did the damn thing.
Thunder Rosa looking
I
good.
almost liked it this better, even though what she did when she won the title was great. Like
Yeah.
that was awesome in itself. But it's like I don't know, man. Just the simpleness of the color and the hat, just and then the way she came out with the championship on the rim, it's like
Swagged
yeah,
out,
baby,
man. She came
yeah,
out
like
swagged
yeah.
out. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I liked it that. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's get this on, ladies and gentlemen. Nyla Rose versus the
Yeah.
champion, Thunder Rosa. Right now, they battling it. Right now, Nyla Rose is seemingly getting the advantage for right now. That's just for right now.
Well, it sounds like a pot of neck bone is how I likes to say it, man. I can't wait. You got Nyla Rose, you got Thunder Rosa, you got
Oh,
two vicious, heavy hitting strikers right here. Let's go. We in full good fight, man.
damn. And she pushed the Thunder Rosa face any closer to dude. You
And you
see
seen that too?
the I'm like, man, she almost kissing dude, man. I mean, when she put her arm out, she smacked him upside the face.
Hey,
I know fans want to
she's
have
like a dude in
interaction.
the face, dude. Like, hold on, I ain't asked
Right,
for
I ain't a part of the match now. I just want to watch it.
you know what I do? I sue AEW. Assault. Oh man, I'm just playing Tony Khan. I'm just playing.
All right. Ugh, damn, stumped right to the head. All right, man, keep talking.
No, no, no. You good? You good? Oh my God, Thunder Rosa with a running DDT to the outside. Guys, talk to us, man. Tell us what are your thoughts so far. You got Sammy Guevara defeating Scorpio Sky to become your new TNT champion, first ever three-time TNT champion. You got who do we got right now? We got Thunder Rosa versus Nyla Rose right now. And then of course you got man, we had a hell of a match yesterday with Hangman Page and Adam Cole, in which Hangman Page ended up picking up the victory. Super controversial for some odd reason. Twitter went nuts today. I thought the match was good. Actually, I thought it was great. I thought Tony Khan definitely made up for the ending of AEW Dynamite. Next week, next Rampage, and next Dynamite, you got a crazy, crazy lineup. We got a huge announcement from Tony Khan coming up next week. Call me Mr. Johnson says off subject. Two Cold franchise. Forget your stream to WWE Thunderdome group. We miss you guys. Yo, I got you. I got you guys. I got you. I definitely make sure we post in that group. Call me Mr. Johnson says why Guevara wins with the low blow. I mean, hey, look, I think it's no secret they're trying to turn Sammy heel. The fans, anyway, believe Sammy should be healed. You know, the whole hematite Conti thing is getting old. It's getting old.
Hell yeah,
And
it's getting old.
Sammy did what heels do, and that's cheap. Uh, Latino heat. Hey, if you're not cheating,
Live
you're
cheat
not trying.
still. Live cheat still, my guy. Live cheat still.
Live cheating still. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All
Hey,
right,
man, you
man.
think him and Tay Conti gonna take some more pictures with that title?
Hell yeah, they about to go do it right now. They probably doing it in the back right now.
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
trying to get the other. They're trying to get the other one from Lambert.
Man,
All right, man. You got 10 minutes in.
Leo says Sky ain't do shit but look goofy and have Dan talk for 4 weeks straight and lost it right away. Well,
See,
damn.
and I am so upset about that. Like I say, as much as we like a lot of what they do, there are a number of things that you most definitely can point to and be like, Tony dropping the ball and
Right,
Scorpio
right,
Sky's title reign is one of those things. And then having him lose, like man, if the issue is him not getting over, then you should have had him doing more wrestling. He should have been doing more heel work. He should have been, having matches or championships or what,
ooh,
championship matches and winning, like and just cheating or whatever, But you should have been showcasing him.
right.
Um, like what was the point? I'm gonna be honest. Well, like what was truly the point of taking the title off of when I feel like it's just he became a transitional champion,
Right, right. Keep talking,
and
bro.
I
Keep
didn't
talking.
and I didn't want that for him, but at least he could have had a couple of more title defenses compared to just fighting Sammy Guevara the whole time. But yeah, Warlow the one time, but that was a storyline. That was a setup between MJF and Warlow. So it was like he was just a reasoning. He wasn't nothing really serious about, and I feel like that was the only real significant, if you want to say significant, victory that he's gotten being a champion, other than beating Sammy Guevara. But um, man, yeah, I'm really disappointed with that. And like I said, Tony, he has his misses, man. He
Yeah.
has his misses, and that's definitely one of them.
But you know what? The one thing I will say about Tony Khan, even though a lot of times he can't be super defensive, I will say, just like with the whole thing at the end of Dynamite, right? When it was a perfect car, and then you kind of had the ending with the lights and the debut of old boy. The
Yeah,
fans didn't really like that, but Tony Khan, he hopped on Twitter and he acknowledged like, hey, look, hey, that was my bad, uh, it was an idea given to me by a guy 30 years in the game. I didn't necessarily have any objections to it. I decided to run with it. It didn't work out, right? So, hey, my bad. Hey, it is what it is. And I mean, it's kind of like this. This is how I look at booking professional wrestling. it's like having a thought in your head and it sounds good, and then when you say it out loud halfway through, you realize like, damn, that didn't come out the way I thought it did. You
It's not
know,
even that. It's when it happens, and it's like, ugh, yeah, that didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go. It was a great idea, but it really just yeah, it felt totally flat, and it truly ruined a could have what could have been a really awesome moment because it was a good main event, and Samoa Joe won, and the people were really hot for Joe winning back, a ROH championship, and I'm not even sure if he won the television championship before. I think he only held the Ring of Honor championship, but he held it for so damn long. His shit for 2 years. Well, he held it for 2 years, but it's about two
yeah.
and a half years. But still, uh, it was just, yo, man, what else? It was time for him to move on, and he ended up going to Impact. So, uh, yeah, it was spoiled by that moment, but it's all right. It is what it is.
I'm about to say overall, it was still a fire ass card. You know, I
Yeah, it
still
was. It
enjoyed it.
was.
It
But
felt
it
good.
was it's those moments where, like you said, at least he acknowledges, okay, you know what, my bad. That maybe that wasn't the right decision. So I've always appreciated it about him, but still gotta, call it out like I called it. And that's why I say I agree with some of what Bubba Ray said, but I also don't see it necessarily everywhere all the way he does. Some
Yeah.
things I can understand, and there are validations to it, but some things I think you can definitely argue it and come up with a better point.
Leo says, go to show that fans expect to see better from AEW and they expect that shit from WWE.
Yeah,
True.
because they don't expect that in WWE. It's like when it happens in WWE, it's like, oh damn, they did something really good. All right, cool. And it's like no, it's like with AEW, it's like you kind of almost always do something good. It's the rare moments where you're like, damn, yeah, that one. You know what? Eh, that one could have not. That one could have stayed on the drawing board. That one didn't
And,
have to make the final
and you
cut.
and you know what? I feel like it's a double-edged sword for AEW, right? With
It is.
people constantly expecting greatness because it's like every time you turn on AEW, you never expect it to be a mid show or you never expect it to be a bad show. You just always assume that it's going to be a great show or at the very
Yeah.
least very good wrestling. So when they have an off night, you don't really harp on it too much because you know that next week Tony Khan, he's gonna put on a card that is gonna absolutely make you forget about the week before. So, and that's the thing, you know, he listens to the fans. Now, granted, he does some things his own way. I mean, but hell, when you run a company, you have that right to do what you want, how you see fit. But he approaches it from the standpoint of a fan as well. So even though he doesn't always do things that we agree with, and let's be real, you're not going to always get the whole general population to agree with what you do. But for the most part, you know, for the wrestling fan, for the hardcore fan that's really enjoying this product and what he does, 9 times out of 10, man, he delivers. He delivers, and that's not a shot to WWE. At the end of the day, WWE is still gonna be the biggest show in town. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna change anytime soon. But AEW is definitely on the rise, man. I mean,
Yeah.
just the heights they've achieved in 3 years, dude, astronomical. And you got Impact Wrestling; they're going back up over 100,000 on the viewership consistently now. So yeah, man, professional wrestling is in a great place right now.
It is. And again, like we say, AEW is not going to be WWE. If you have this expectation that AEW is just going to instantly turn into WWE,
Yeah,
well, that's the first problem right there because you need to lower that expectation. Like this company's still 3 years in, man. They still got a long ways to go to even get to a quarter of what WWE is.
yeah,
I feel like once they hit the international market, once they get them an international TV to showcase their stuff overseas, then
yeah,
yeah, that'll be a step up. That'll be a step up, but it still won't match where WWE is now. And you can't look at it like that. You have to understand that this is a company that's going to showcase new people that you haven't seen or people that you wanted to see get opportunity. And now, nice,
Nyla Rose.
nice, nice.
Yeah,
Oh, but
she
this is
missed
what
it.
this is what AEW is. AEW is a company that's going to show you not all of the big name people. They're going to show you the mid folks, the people that you think is garbage. You know how many? And think about this: people looked at Orange Cassidy and a lot of other guys, and they thought they were just mid, and now they're the face of the company, and people like them, and they're household names. So
Yeah.
it's like it takes time to build up, and that's the purpose of AEW. So you just have to enjoy what they're doing. You can nitpick things, but you have to have that understanding, man. You have to have that understanding, and if you refuse to have it, then why watch it? Why
And bro,
why give it in?
and Thunder Rosa is out here absolutely doing the damn thing. These two women are giving it their all. Great match so far.
Yeah,
Really
it's picking
quick,
up. It
man.
definitely picked up.
I want to bring this comment back up. James says, "I appreciate you guys. Thanks. I subscribed. Hope to watch you in the future. I enjoy your back and forth. Great job. Thank you, James.
Man,
We
appreciate you, James.
appreciate
Man,
you.
appreciate it, man.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
you
much."
showing up. Little man wanted to get her little man had to get his shot. Hey, that's just little homie. Don't worry about that, ladies and gentlemen. He pops in from time to time, to say what's up to the people. We hey,
Absolutely,
hey, we
absolutely.
we may talk the talk, man, but we family man. So we always gotta let the kids get their shine. But no, I think both of these women are definitely, they definitely hit that next gear. Like I think
Oh
the
yeah,
match started a little, it's a little slow, which you gotta have build up.
it's
But
all
no,
about telling
James,
the
man,
story, man.
right, but James, nah, man, we really appreciate you, man, for checking us out, man, and just being honest with us, man. That's what we want. We want your honesty. Hey, you like something? Let us know. You don't like something? Let us know, man.
And definitely, feel free to comment and talk. We just give our honest thoughts and opinions, but that don't mean we're necessarily right either all the time.
No, not
Uh,
at all. Not at
a
all.
lot of things we
Not at
cover,
all.
a lot of things we cover is strictly personal opinion and personal thoughts and feelings on
and
situations
reaction and
and
reaction to
reactions
what we
and
see.
reactions. Because there's been plenty of times where we've covered a pay-per-view or a match and we've absolutely just shit on it. And then, we've had time to think a couple days later. It's like, you know what? It wasn't that bad. Like Christian Cage, for example. Me and Tuco was very split on the AEW debut of Christian Cage. And now look, we
Oh,
both happy.
no, 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 no. Well, no, we were split, and we still split. It was still a whack ass debut. Don't get me wrong. It was cool to see that. Okay, he's still gonna wrestle, but the hype for what
Ooh.
it was, and to see who it was actually, nah, bro, that was still what it was. I ain't changed my mind on that.
Hey, call me Mr. Johnson says, you guys are awesome. Y'all give my wrestling mind a lot to process. Well, thank you.
We try, man. We try,
Thank
man.
you.
Well, I know we joke a lot, but we really try, man. Because hey, like y'all, man, we really love this thing, and it's evolving, man. It's a new way. It's not perfect, but damn.
Hey, well, it's 9 o'clock right now, and it's still going on. So I'm kind
Oh,
of confused.
it's about to go off. You off?
Is it about to
You
go
off?
off?
You off? You off a minute? Remember, you a
Really?
little behind me.
Oh, hold on. That's how
Yeah,
we ended. Okay, now
yeah.
see, that was some WWE shit right there.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, what did you really expect Nyla Rose to do to her? I mean, what did you really expect Thunder Rosa to do? What did you really expect her to do to really
You
beat
know what
her?
I expected her to do? I'm gonna tell you what I expected her to do too, Cole. I expect Thunder Rosa to pick Nyla Rose big old ass on up and give her ass the
Oh,
razor's edge.
so you expected the Hulk Hogan. You wanted her to Hulk Hogan Nyla Rose. All right, man.
Hey
No,
man,
no,
look, hey,
no,
look,
no, no.
look,
What what
no.
other what other clean victory? Remember, she's a face. She can't cheat to win. So it's
Bro,
like, what else could
Eddie
she have
Guerrero
done,
cheated to
dude?
win.
That's
Eddie,
that's different.
no, it
That's
ain't.
different. That's
No, it ain't.
different.
Why? Why Tuco? Because he's a man.
Well, no, that has nothing to do with it. That's not how the match was set up. That's not how Thunder Rosa rolled. That's not who she is. All right. I'm not saying she wouldn't do something, but that's just not who she is. So no, that's not how that works, bro. No. But but the sequence and how that was going to end, uh, I- it was going to have to be a roll up,
Yeah,
or it was going to have to be something where Nyla Rose takes she does something to injure herself, and Thunder Rosa would just take the advantage and get the victory. Yeah, again, You have to understand Thunder Rosa's only but so big. But I mean, be real.
Man, hey, bro, Thunder Rosa is 6 feet 2 inches tall. What are you talking about?
And how big is Nyla Rose?
7'3".
Okay, then. All right. Now there's a difference. You show me Rey Mysterio body in the Big Show, and then I'll buy it, man. Until then, I'm not buying it. But nah, man. Nice match, nice, great. Great show, good wrestling. A little iffy on Sammy winning. Comparing it to last night, I gotta go with last night. Just the just the for the just for what it was, man. The crowd, the energy. It was definitely different than tonight, but tonight's
Yeah,
energy was there.
yeah.
Good show. Battle of the Belts, good matches. I can't complain, man. I really can't complain too much, other than again Sammy. And it's not so much as a complaint. It's just I didn't want to see him win. I didn't expect to see him win.
Well, look, man. We have 4 incredible days of shows. We had, of course, Wednesday. We had Thursday
Third,
with our Evil series. We covered, AEW last night. We had AEW again tonight. James says, hold on, James. He says, yo, check out New Japan, still going on in the Windy City pay-per-view. Got Moxley versus Ospreay. Oh, damn. Okay, Mox and Ospreay. That's gonna be a
didn't
hell of
even know that was going on. Oh man, how did we not hear about that?
oh my god.
Oh, that's right. I did remember when they was talking about because what's the name showed up to what's in somebody's wedding, but he was in his. It was a thing where everyone took a picture, but Moxley's like in street clothes because
I
he was
saw, yeah,
traveling.
yeah.
He was traveling, so that must be what that was. Okay,
Oh yeah.
I didn't put the two to two. I
Is
didn't put
that
the two
why he
and two
went to
together.
West wedding in regular ass clothes?
Yeah, I didn't put the two and two together. Like maybe that's what
Gotcha.
maybe that's what he was cross traveling for. He was, but
Hey,
that
I just thought,
then again that was a while ago, so I don't think maybe
hey, look, bro.
that
I
wasn't
just
it.
thought
But
Mox said fucking tux.
well, I mean, he probably did, but at the same time, he probably it's Moxie. It's Moxie. I don't think nobody's gonna really complain. But go ahead, man. Send us out of here, man. I
Yes,
gotta
sir.
get ready to go get baby girl from work. Oh, so proud of her.
Oh man, absolutely, absolutely. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, as you're truly the 28-year-old piece of gold. He's too cold, and man, we'll see y'all in a couple days. But until then, we'll see when we see.
And we appreciate all y'all who's showed up today, man. Again, subscribe, hit all the buttons, all the media, social medias. We on everything, man. Appreciate y'all.
And for all the new people on YouTube and Facebook that showed us love through the stream, once again, like my man said, we appreciate you. Thank you. If you haven't already, check out the interviews. Now, with that being said, we gone. Peace.